Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's episode of Market Check, brought to you by none other than Because Bitcoin. There is no second best live YouTube stream to talk about the markets. Welcome back, guys. Happy Friday, January 9th. I think we got some data this morning. Certainly got a little bit of lower time frame volatility. We're going to break it down for you guys, as well as what we think it means for price, not just in the short term, but of course also throughout the rest of the quarter, and everything that we can think of to help you wrap up your week on a high note of alpha. But I'm Snorlax. You guys also know me as Tommy. I'm joined by Prometheus, Big Louie, and of course Tucker. Welcome to you guys as well. I hope everybody is ready for the weekend. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're just craving a little bit more volatility than these markets have been able to provide you. That's probably more so true if you're a crypto trader. I mean, equities have been pretty crazy with the volatility, but it's beating a dead horse at this point for me to keep making that joke. So I won't. Regardless, though, guys, before we get started, before we can start talking about whatever data we got this morning, what it means for price, and where we go from here, I'm going to ask if you guys can hit that like button for us. I know our Friday crowd is usually a little bit lighter than normal, but we do have most of our regulars in the audience. I could see you guys commenting. So if you could hit the like button for us, as always, we would be very, very appreciative. You help us keep the lights on here at Because Bitcoin's YouTube channel. So without further ado, let's talk about price, right? What was the data that we got this morning? Does anybody know? It was NFP, right?
Employment data.
It was,
How was
it? Consumer.
I know we missed yesterday.
We got, I know we got right here, we got consumer sentiment today.
We also got tariff news.
I was about to say, we have the tariff news coming later today. I think
no, we're not getting it.
We're not?
They canceled it.
Of course they did. Of course they did.
Keep the scam going.
I wonder why they canceled it. Honestly, whenever they do rule on it, it's probably not going to be good news, but
now it's just going to come randomly.
We simply do the most American thing that we can, kicking the can down the road. We've also got JP Morgan earnings next week. That will definitely be interesting with the way that financials and banks have been just like relentlessly melting higher here over the past few weeks, or really past few months. I mean, some of these banks are up like 40 to 50% since the summer, guys, like a Morgan Stanley. I remember talking with Joe about this on our Because Bitcoin spaces over the summer. And I was like, yeah, don't be surprised if banks like melt up, and banks are melting up right now. It's funny because JP Morgan is actually like one of the worst performing big banks right now. Like Goldman and Morgan Stanley are just marauding higher. XLF is really what's kind of carrying this strength that we're seeing in the S&P, while we see this divergence from big tech stocks like Nvidia, Apple. I'm sure you could name many, many more that fit that category, like a Tesla, for example. And crypto's kind of just like stuck in between. Are we going to pump because these proxies for liquidity have been pumping relentlessly, or are we going to not pump because tech, which we're maybe a little bit more correlated to than the S&P, for example, has been kind of showing this outsized weakness. But the divergence between crypto and equities, unfortunately, does continue. It has been the case since October. In a perfect world, Bitcoin would be consolidating around like 120K right now. But alas, that is not the reality that we live in. But how are we doing, guys? What are we seeing in the markets? Do we have any thoughts on the data, the tariff thing that may or may not happen today, or really anything else that's potentially coming up with markets? I mean, I'm definitely interested. For one, we can talk about this in February OPEX. I think by then we will have a fair bit of clarity, at least as far as equities go, and more so like these tech names as we head into Feb OPEX.
Gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
Should be fun.
Prometheus, I want to hear your take on the data this morning.
Yeah, it's all fugazi. Trump doesn't care. He is doing what he's got to do, and it's already priced in. I just think really the data to me could not be even like less interesting. The reason why I say that is because it's just like they're just going to manipulate the data as much as they have to. I think maybe if they like lose the midterms, they're just going to stop caring, and they're just going to literally nuke it all. But like until then, they're trying to fight. They're trying to fight for the midterm elections. So it's all kind of just noise, in my opinion. I'm just trying to trade price right now, man, and ignore a lot of this jargon.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Oh, they're nuking the VIX now, Tommy. Oh no.
Oh, it's like in the same. I think they could keep pulling it down, but this is going to turn into a higher low. Like I think that VIX low around Christmas is probably sticky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. To me, it seems like you need a lot of time. You need more time to do this before you can do this.
Well, you missed it, Tucker. Before we went live, I was kind of saying what I think it can do. I don't think it's going to be like a super aggressive, sudden explosion by the VIX in the same way that we've had the last two times. I think at this point, it's more likely to look like a progressive climb higher. No, I don't think it's going to look like 2022 either.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think this month we're just going to continue chopping, probably, unfortunately. I was really looking forward to some economic data releases causing some volatility, but apparently we don't get those anymore. So
forgot what asset class we're trading.
Yeah. Are you thinking like an 07, just elevation?
I would say we're already like in the elevated portion if it's going to be like 07. Not in the sense that like it's going to play out the same way. I think it's more so like the elevate. I don't know. It's a speculative thesis. We'll talk about it maybe in another week or two.
I mean, this was like January to October. You know, and I feel like this looks a little bit similar to me to where we're at now. I don't know. That's if we're gonna nuke all year, which I really don't think we are. But yeah, I really don't think we are. Still in a range. Still in a range.
Still in a range.
Gotta love it, man. You gotta love it.
I don't. I hate it, actually. It's like the worst thing ever.
Same. Still in a range.
I think what's really killed the asset class isn't even the pricing of altcoins. It's the volatility death. It's like the easiest way to be able to make money anymore is like you have to knife fight with Wintermute in the order books. Here's what I will say though. You know, I know we're seeing like this very extended divergence with crypto and equities. And for me, that's kind of like people talk about the jaws. You know, the jaws are going to close. They have to close. There are many different like applications that people kind of use that for in financial markets. But, you know, right now we have a big divergence between equities and crypto. Those jaws, I think, are maybe the most important as far as like defining what risk assets are going to do from here. I mean, we could see equities just continue to do what they're doing mainly because of financials. And obviously because of that, a lot of small caps would benefit from that too. But crypto doesn't have to participate in that. What do you guys think? Do we think this divergence is going to continue to widen? Like, do equities have to catch up to crypto anytime soon? Because I don't know that they do. I would say it's more likely than not that they do, but I don't think they have to.
No, they don't.
I don't think they
simply don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I back tested like the the whole like S&P catch up trade to Bitcoin, right? Because I did like for the last 5 years, right? And 4 out of the 5 times, Bitcoin had a 20% plus drop to the downside. The S&P 4 out of the 5 times did end up following to the downside, but that lag time was no more than like 2 months at max. We're way past that at this point. That's why I was, looking towards the end of the year last year, like looking for that to occur. We're pushing like into 3 months now. I think Bitcoin started dropping in like early October, late September. We're way past that like catch up time horizon. Unless this time is different where the catch up trade is lagged a little more. Right now, it's not looking like it. So this could be that 1 out of 5 chances that we've seen out of the 5 years where equities continue to chad and Bitcoin and crypto don't. It would be pretty crazy to see equities continuing to chad and melting up from here and not seeing crypto follow, or at least Bitcoin as well. So I don't know. It's tough. I'm still high time frame bearish Bitcoin here. Altcoins still like, there's some I'm watching, but right now, like super cautious, getting caught and bag holding those at these levels. But yeah, we can't deny the equity strength, which is strong right now. But I'm also not fully buying that just yet either, even though we're kind of past that threshold. If we go another week or so like this, like if we're halfway through January and S&P is still making fresh all-time highs, NASDAQ makes fresh all-time high, like I'll stop banging that drum. But there's still tons of larger mega cap stocks that looked topped regardless. So what I think is happening is we're seeing a rotation of the breadth of the market from these bigger names into other stocks that are at value. So that's why we're seeing stuff like Apple putting what looks like a high time frame top, but we're seeing the S&P chug higher in all-time highs, and the NASDAQ looking like it wants to go for all-time highs. So I think we're just seeing a rotation into some of the stocks that have been sitting on value that haven't really participated in a lot of this rally. So I guess that's healthy. I just assumed that there would be a bigger drop because these big names like Apple and stuff have really kind of carried these indexes. So we'll see. I'm giving it another week or two, but we're getting farther and farther away from that catch up kind of timing threshold where it looks like, maybe there is no catch up trade. And Bitcoin and crypto just got screwed once again.
Yeah, I agree with you on Apple. I think Apple could be a little bit cooked here, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think you're right. I mean, we are seeing more breadth come into equities, even though a lot of mega caps look not very good. I mean, even Nvidia doesn't look very good, right? I mean, we look at Coin and Hood all the time. Like, I feel like they're good bids, but just not yet. Like, I would love to own some Coin and some Hood, but especially Coin, I just don't think here's the spot necessarily.
Coin is beyond cooked, man.
Yeah, 150.
I kind of feel like Robinhood stopped also.
Like gigatop.
Not gigatopped, but like, I'll tell you what the structure is beginning to remind me of is the Sol top of 2021.
Yeah.
What looks like that?
Hood. Hang on. Like, you're in here.
Yeah.
That would be catastrophic for Robinhood, dude. Oh my god.
I mean, it elevated like how many X's off the lows? 20 to 25X.
Quite a
Maybe
lot.
even more than that.
Oh, that's Sol, sorry. Robinhood, yeah, went from like what, 8 to 160. Little
It's not
20
exactly the same, but
Yeah.
Yeah, Hood's got a bounce here where it's not looking good, bro. But these
Um,
stocks have been doing that, man. These stocks have just been bouncing where they need to and staying elevated for the last month or two and a half months. Way different than crypto.
our beloved asset class, Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the IWM is still like making new highs, right? I would imagine so.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, it's breaking out right now.
Yeah. I mean, and that's historically a great sign for crypto. So like still leaning high time frame bearish, but I have, a set list of altcoins. I'll be quick to buy if we do see like a massive, like random bullish reversal out of nowhere. Right. I think like whichever way you're leaning, bullish or bearish, I think you have to be fluid here. I think you have to be quick to switch that bias and not marry your bias. Just because there's mixed signals across the board. And you don't want to get left behind.
My bias is a 10 out of 10 smoke show. You saying I can't marry it?
It's tough.
How does one
Likely
even
crazy. They're likely crazy though.
Very true.
The hot to crazy ratio. Fuck around, find out. I fuck around every day.
I'm beginning to think that we see tech names sell off into February OPEX. I don't really know a whole lot about the positioning going into that, but just kind of basing that off the look at the charts, they look to me like they're probably headed for a leg down. Most of like Nvidia's, Tesla, probably Apple too. I don't know if it's going to be like a huge leg at first, but I do feel like these tech stocks don't have that much more to give in the near term.
It's hard to imagine. We talked about on Spaces, I think it was, oh God, is that 2 days ago? 3 days ago? Yeah, it was 2 days ago. We talked about like the tariffs getting ruled unconstitutional, what that means for liquidity. I mean, it's a big deal, guys. It's a big deal because you've had a lot of, I mean, in regards to like spending, and if they're ruled unconstitutional, I mean, the United States government has to pull $300 billion out of their ass, right? And it's not like a small sum of liquidity. Trump has been trying to cover it up with talks yesterday about putting $200 billion into the mortgage, into the United States, mortgages or housing market. And I think the writing's kind of on the wall at this point. Today, the move we had today, does delaying the announcement really change anything? Like, does it really impact price that much? That's what you got to kind of ask yourself. Now, if we do unwind from this value and we finally get that trending move Tucker was talking about, which I'm so here for, I'm sick of this range. This is annoying. I mean, been trading it, been doing great trading it, but it's like, get me out of this. Like, I'm like, okay, if we get a trending move to the upside, I'm going to be chasing a ton of virtuals stuff, right? I think things on virtuals are going to do amazing. Now, if we break back, we start confirming acceptance within this range a little bit more. You don't see any follow through for the rest of the day today. You see tomorrow kind of lackluster. We're going to be heading lower. And then what am I targeting then? I think a lot of names have actually a lot of room to the downside left to give. Interestingly enough, I think Pepe is going to present a fantastic short opportunity. I know for some people listening, that's probably not what they want to hear, but I think Pepe presents a fantastic short opportunity. I see the structure on Hyperliquid. There's better opportunity in the market if you were to ask me from a short perspective. If I look at names like Monad, maybe even like on a day like today down 5%, maybe it's finally starting to be exhaustive after leading the market for the past 4 weeks. Dude, just get me out of the range. Get me out.
Yeah, I was looking to buy this one, honestly, but I think more patience is going to be required. I think Pike too.
I think the low could be in on it, but it could retrace back to the lows.
Yeah, I agree. I think the low could be in on a lot of things, but that doesn't mean they can't just dick around for another month, which I think they probably will, actually. So
I think on Hyperliquid, you got to set a low in here because that structure you're putting in off the bottom looks to be a flip to bullish market structure. And if you're attacking those lows again, which is also in confluence with the range POC that we had between $32 and like $8 or wherever it bottomed out at, is right at like 24. You have liquidity stack there. You also have what else? Like an inefficiency around that level. You lose like $22 on Hyperliquid, it's going to like $15.
It's going low.
It's not stopping.
I look at
Monad. I bought a little bit of Monad in my personal. I know, Lou, you bought some Monad. Monad for me could be. Oh yeah, you're out. I forgot. Monad to me is looking a little limpage. If you know what I'm talking about, there's a little limpage going on.
I see.
Yeah, man, I wish I would have saw this earlier. Had CVD divergences on Monad. I did not see.
I kind of just swept those highs there.
Yeah. So, like I said, we'll see if we get follow through going into for the end of today and then tomorrow. If you can't, like I said, you're going to like 86, like 87 pretty easily. If you can get some follow through going into the end of the week, remain pretty intact over the weekend, at least remain above like hopefully like 92 if you're a bull, and then see a good open on Sunday and going into like beginning of week Monday, you're probably in the clear. So a little diddle in the middle right now for me, to be honest, but I'm trying to be patient.
Just such a good phrase. Diddle in the middle.
Who came up with that, Tommy?
I don't know who came up with that.
I've been saying it for the last couple of months. In the middle, you get diddled.
In the
Dude,
middle,
I saw somebody from the 1920s. I forget what his name was. The famous trader that like blew up like 3 times. Stock operator Jesse Livermore.
Oh yeah,
he said it. It's been around for like 100 years.
Never heard of him.
Wait, really?
Livermore?
Yeah,
Bro, he's like the goat of degens.
Well, you never heard the Livermore cylinder, Louis?
You ever hear of Louis T?
Where's the
Dude
good
is like the
Livermore?
fucking goat of degeneracy in markets.
What's his name? I want to Google him.
Jesse Livermore.
But he is a great lesson. He is ultimately
Yes.
a great lesson. If you just degeneracy your way through markets your whole life, you're gonna end up being like broke as shit.
Oh yeah, I've heard of this guy. Isn't there like a famous porn star like his daughter?
Yes. We won't go for airtime.
Interesting. I did not know.
But yes.
No, he went from like 0 to like 1 billion 3 times, and then the last time he just was like, "Fuck this," and just ended it.
Dude. That's insane.
Remember, you can always make it back.
Sheesh, that's a rough go at it.
Mhm.
But he called the top, Louis, on the Great Depression
Mhm.
bubble, or like the Roaring 20s, and then shorted it to zero.
You got to know when to fold them.
I know, goat things.
Hey man, I'm still making that same mistake. I make a lot, give it back, but not to that extreme. That's a big extreme.
Dude, I don't even know how you come back from like that extreme. That's just ludicrous. So there are some crypto people that could probably take some advice on that, losing that much money. But regardless,
Yeah,
You
you
guys
get to a
think-
mill and you should be in capital preservation mode. Too many people in this space don't really understand. When you get to a mill, you need to start diversifying, like in a big way. Yeah, people in this space, they're like, yeah, you should not be zeroing out like $70 million. Like, what are you doing?
same way you made it.
Yeah.
Usually,
If they run it up that hard, chances are they're gonna do the same thing to the downside.
Yeah.
But there's also just not another way to run it up like that, I guess.
Trenches. That's the only other way.
Dude, I don't know what to make of Bitcoin price action here locally. Like on the lower time frame, it is gross. Gross.
Yeah.
it is.
What are you guys' thoughts on MicroStrategy? Like, if we break out on Bitcoin, do you guys think MicroStrategy is a good long?
It's going to be better long than Bitcoin, in my opinion, if we break out.
I mean, just it's. I hate to say it's due for a bounce, but there's a chart that's due for a bounce. It's this one. I'm sure you got some.
Long.
I'm sure you got some bull divs printing on the daily there.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a good long if Bitcoin can break here. I mean, just look at that trend. Like,
I feel like 7,000 or like just before 7,000 would be the last place I could see the S&P stopping before higher pricing. MicroStrategy is, man, I don't even know what to make of this. It's gross that it has like retraced the news multiple times now, which in theory should be pretty bullish for it.
Like, I look at it and like Bitcoin's green on the day, MicroStrategy's red after it just had that quote unquote bullish news too. Like, I don't know.
I yearn for the day where Michael Saylor is not in control of my asset class.
I know. I think he could come back there on MicroStrategy, which is not a small move.
240s. Yeah, you got like a 50% move there. That's what I was looking at. Might
Yeah.
not be. I'm sure the calls are cheap as hell right now. If you wanted to take some like month or two out, like 240s or
But then you have to long MicroStrategy. You know,
I may do it.
I'm torn on
Man,
it.
yeah. The 30-day rolling VWAP is all the way up there. And usually, I mean, that thing tracks pretty closely to most assets. That's crazy. There's that much distance.
I mean, should we just full pour MicroStrategy or what?
No.
I mean, the longer equities remain strong here, the more likely it is that Bitcoin's going to put a bigger squeeze to the upside. Like, it's like every day I wake up, it's like, okay, our equity's going to pull back. Nope. Okay, Bitcoin's still weak, but like eventually, you know, something's going to give where they're just going to start smashing the buy button on Bitcoin, especially with the Russell looking the way it does. So, you know,
Dude, oil looks so good.
Yes, it does.
Looks so good. The Russell chatting, gold chatting,
Everything.
NASDAQ finally catching up. NASDAQ is compressing, and it looks like more of a breakout compression to me to the upside than breakdown.
I mean, it's gonna explode. Probably
Yeah.
up. Probably to the upside.
Yeah, yes, breaking 7,000 today.
Boom.
So you just long equity, short crypto. I mean, that's the trade.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the
Yeah.
trade.
Specifically long banks.
Long oil stocks. Long healthcare. Long defense stocks. Long nuclear. Long everything in equities.
I saw long space. Did you say long space?
No, I said nuclear and defense.
Space stuff is doing really well right now.
Is it? Let's see.
Space.
Yeah,
Force.
I have some friends who have been like deep into space stocks over the
Hmm.
last few weeks, and they're euphoric right now. So I'm going to assume that they're pumping.
Oh,
What was that one you were talking about, Prometheus? Was it Rocket?
Rocket Lab, RKLB.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I was close to shorting that. Glad. Sheesh. Looks like a rocket.
It is Rocket.
Who could have
Jeez.
foreseen?
Hmm.
That's an
Honestly.
exhaustive move right there. That's
Could
the
be.
top. Like this leg is the top for Rocket Lab. I'll bet a lot of money on it.
Do
They
it.
have a launch, I think Q1 of this year that literally their entire company rides on.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's how
It looks like Ondo.
It looked like Ondo.
It looks like the move Ondo gave that ended up like giga topping it, I think.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. It looks exactly like Ondo.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. I see
When's
it.
that launch?
Break market structure, exhaustive rip to new high pattern. I am familiar with your game.
It's at some point in Q1 this year. It's not, they don't have a specific date. The Rocket Lab CEO is a fucking Chad, though, I will say.
Is he?
Yes, he's a fucking Chad.
Banger.
What's another good space one? Tommy is Ondo something. What does one Ondo equal?
Not a condo.
Mm.
Yeah. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
What is it? SPSE
No.
or CE? I mean,
Huh?
Virgin Galactic is one. I don't know if it ever pumped during this this move.
No.
Yeah, this is like the most cuck stock ever.
Huh.
I don't really know that many space stocks, to be honest.
I don't know. There's, yeah. Virgin Galactic is a horrid company that will be bankrupt here very soon.
I see no problem with that.
Yeah. Let's see. What else do we want to look at? I mean, the market is so boring right now, guys. I don't even know
It's
what-
horrid.
It's so bad. Like,
It's so
it's really, really bad. Like,
I'm having to
nothing is
scalp
moved,
the 30.
dude. Nothing has moved in like 2 or 3 weeks.
A month, bro. We're at the same prices on crypto that we've been at for a month.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing ever.
I've just been scalping the 30-minute aggressively for the past like week.
The market doing nothing is the worst thing that's happened this week. Sorry. I thought somebody would laugh.
Wait, what did you say?
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it again.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I see what you're saying, Tommy.
Stevie X.
Yeah, that's a beautiful chart. I'm long that one.
EVX. One.
Chevron. You got to go like the weekly or 2 weekly.
Oh yeah, we looked at this the other day.
Yeah, it's
Chevron looks so good.
so good.
I added
When-
that to my long-term portfolio.
I mean, that's gonna go vertical whenever crude oil finally moves.
Yep.
Starting to move now.
What's the damn
Yeah.
oil ticker? I forgot.
Just
CL something.
U.S. oil.
It's CL1.
Yeah, it's CL1. That's right.
That's
Good
a good
all.
point.
You're on 4X. That's why.
I know. Or it should be on futures, right? Oh, I'm on agriculture. Sorry. It's always on agriculture. It's literally always on agriculture.
Good coffee this morning. I'm assuming that's what somebody was just sipping on.
Water.
Oh, you're not a real coffee drinker like myself.
No. I drink tea.
I model myself after Phil Weston.
Specifically oolong, if anybody knows their tea.
Oolong.
Oolong. Yes. Specifically to orange blossom oolong from the Cantonese Valley. Study.
Give me jet black coffee.
From the Cantonese Valley.
I made that part up. But orange blossom oolong is the shit, though.
I mean, I don't know why oil's going up after we just did what we did to Venezuela.
Because we're about to strike Iran.
We are?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I saw that. I didn't know if it was us or Israel or who.
It's Iran.
No, I know it's Iran is the target, of course. Of course, Iran is the target. I mean, who else? But yeah, I didn't know if it was us or somebody else. Wait, catch me up? Why are we attacking Iran right now?
I
Trump
can't
is
answer that question on.
Nobody knows.
Trump is a puppet of the Israeli state.
I mean,
There's
Iran-
also, I think there is also the angle too that we're going to be, I was reading about it a little bit last week. If the United States is effectively controlling a majority of the world's oil supply, which they would effectively be doing if, you own Venezuela, you have significant control in the restructuring of Iran, whatever that looks like. Because, I mean, I think we know that's going to be overwhelmingly complex if the last 2 decades are any indication, or 3 decades. But we can offer Russia an olive branch, which will end up distancing them from China. And I think that's kind of the more interesting angle to me is, all right, well, if you're able to get Russia, maybe not necessarily on the side of the West, but away from China, then geopolitically, that's pretty huge.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Man, the real question is, what price is gold going to? I mean, if Russia and China are going to de-dollarize, and that's going to happen for probably the next 5 years plus, 10 years until they're completely off of it. I mean, that's a constant twop.
It's going.
I mean, it's
very high.
literally, yeah, it's literally a country just constantly twapping gold, or multiple countries.
I have a pretty speculative target for gold in the next 10 years. Might scare the hoes.
Tommy, you've never
Uh-oh.
not had a speculative target.
Yes,
That's not true.
Every
Tommy
target.
sits. So there's the tail of the curve, and then beyond that, there's Tommy.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get it. No, I think gold is going to, like, I mean, at least 5 digits, right? Like probably close to like 20K, honestly, in the next decade. I think is because, like you said, if we're talking about de-dollarization in a multipolar world, I fail to see why gold wouldn't just giga-cent higher.
Mm-hmm.
What about silver?
I don't really have an opinion on silver.
The reason why, one, the United States will never, ever, ever like try to pump silver to the extent of what we did back in the 70s with the Hunt brothers, or 60s, whichever one it was, is because silver is a byproduct of copper mining for the most part. Like, that's where most silver comes from. And who has the largest copper mines in the world?
Venezuela. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
China. China.
Yes. Just guessing out here. China does?
Yes.
Interesting.
Bitcoin's flipping right on the day.
I'm
over.
watching intently on my
Bitcoin's
5-tick
so
chart.
good. I genuinely don't even know where Bitcoin's going to bottom if we don't bottom at like 70K.
So we're going to 70K, Tommy.
I think we do, but nothing is ever guaranteed.
Yeah.
We got Mr. Spread in the comments.
Do we?
That's
China
good,
holds
Mr. Fred.
They already hinted at exports restriction. Yeah.
Ooh, good to see Mr. Spread in the audience. How's the kiddo? How's it being a father? Excited to
If you want to come up, let us know. I'll send you a link.
Yeah, bro.
We're just hanging out. It's Friday.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like gold is locally top, though.
David Levinson, the man, the myth, the legend himself, on Spaces had kind of said that you're probably going to see, you've already seen it with gold, but with silver, kind of some form of consolidation or cool off happen, because you have one of the largest asset classes in the world that has now had a tremendous amount of realized volatility, and traders are going to take advantage of every single little bit of that volatility and harvest it until it's no more. And what does that mean? Does it mean we are chud jacks? Does it mean we crab cake? Does it mean we pancake flop? Does it mean that we flip it the top? You tell me, but it's probably going to be a lot less volatility within the underlyings.
Total chud jack death.
Total chud death. Yeah.
It's coming. You can't run from it.
Yeah. specifically the equity chud jacks.
Dude, it feels like there's so much shit happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
Not to like get into what exactly is happening, but like I don't even know how much more shit can hit the fan before like something major actually
That's what I'm
happens.
saying. Like the headline risk is totally to the downside. Like
Yeah.
like
Yes.
it's like we have all the positive news out there. Like that's all been out there for the last 2 months. Every negative thing that seems to be occurring out there, market does not give a flying damn about. But if you got like a real negative headline of some sort, and who knows what that could be, I just feel like the market's going to be sensitive to like a real issue. But it hasn't yet, so I could be totally wrong there. But
No, you're right, Louis. The magnitude of that headline is going to be very important, I think.
yeah,
Bro, Mr. Spread, you have to know who that is. You have to know who that is. Come on. That's His Excellency. That's Justin's son.
That's Commandant's son.
Yeah.
Jason
Come
Bourne.
on. Okay. Of course it's Justin's son.
Hold on, let me switch up the vibes a little bit. This one's better.
Yeah, it's a good one.
throwback.
Good old
His
Les
forehead
Brooks.
excellency.
Hmm.
Are we sure Justin's son's even a real person?
I
He's
saw him on
gotta be a
Instagram the
plant.
other day, so I think he is.
Tommy, look at this one. You know who that is?
God.
Do you know who that is?
Zeroni.
Hector Zeroni.
That's zero, bro.
Is that the Cardano founder? You don't know about Les Grossman, Mr. Spread? Oh, you need to study.
Yeah.
And also study Mr. Sir.
Dude. There's no one that needs to be studied more than Mr. Sir. That's true. Very true.
You know, it's getting ready to break out.
What's that, copper?
USDJPY.
Hmm.
Hmm. Let's see.
I look at that chart, man, and I'm just like, whew. Like you broke out of that kind of, wedge you were forming ish. I mean, everything looks pretty freaking primed.
Well, not everything.
Are you talking about the
Alright.
fault line?
I have to beat the dead horse. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Did you say, are you talking about the fault line?
Yes, I did mention the fault line. Dude, I think XRP might be a zero, boys. You have 7 years of supply that is just dumping on the market.
XRP is a zero. I don't know about that.
Not like an actual zero, but
Yeah.
I mean, how many times can this low kind of hold thing? We did see with Binance last bear market. Now, does XRP have a CZ in the background that's just aping any little bit of revenue into the underlying? I don't think so.
I don't know if Ripple has been selling. I know they stopped for a long time selling supply.
Doesn't that look just like Cardano from 2022?
This?
Yeah.
Mm,
It kind of does. Like the The two tops look pretty similar.
The tops look similar.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Yeah, no, it does. Yeah.
The His Excellency coin.
What, XRP?
No, Cardano.
You know, Justin Sun made a ton of money on XRP.
Oh, I believe it. He sold his soul alongside Jack Ma, his uncle. They sold their soul.
That's his uncle.
Yes.
Did not know that. Makes a
No,
little
they're-
more sense.
Yeah, they're Chinese state plants.
Chinese state. So they're really just Xi Jinping, right? Basically.
Yes. Yes, yes. You guys need to study the background. Study getting smothered.
What am I looking at? Oh no. Oh no. Prom has British humor.
Do I British humor?
I don't know.
I don't know what British humor is.
Hmm.
You put beans on toast?
Absolutely fucking not. That is criminal.
Good for your heart, bro.
Are they though?
I don't know. I don't eat them.
Do you guys put beans in your chili or no?
I prefer it without it.
It's the
Same.
main ingredient.
Louis.
You got to put some beans in the chili. You got to put some Great White Northern
No.
beans.
No, you
Oh,
do
you gotta
not.
do the red kidney beans.
You got to get the kidneys. You
No.
got the Great White Northerns in there.
No.
You got to
You-
do.
Chilies and meat. And no tomato.
What are you eating? Curry?
Texas outlaw style chili.
That's curry. That's literally
Take
curry.
chilies, blend up some chilies in a blender, right? With some like whatever, Worcestershire and whatever. And then you launch them in with the meat. You braise it. I mean, dude, trust me, you would die. You would
I mean,
die.
it sounds great, but that just sounds like curry.
Curry. No, it's not curry.
Yes, you put an oil in there. I'm assuming like an olive oil with the chilies,
No.
and you just have spice and oil.
You got flavor and meat. And that's it.
It's barbarian. I mean, I prefer no beans in my chili. It used to be like a non-starter. If you have chili and there are beans in it, I wouldn't eat it as a kid, but I will eat it now if I have to. But I prefer it without the beans.
You just got to have a good ratio. The issue is most people put like fucking 15 cans of beans in their chili and like 1 pound of ground beef. That's an
if
issue.
you're gonna go tomato whatsoever, you just put a little bit of tomato paste. You don't like chop up a bunch of tomatoes and launch them in there. Like that's not it'll be soupy and
Do you just
No.
put water in there? Like what do you use for a base?
yeah, no, chilies and water blended.
Okay.
Right. A little you can either go Worcestershire or fish sauce, right? Because you need to spice it up a little. Fish sauce is actually the secret if we're being real.
Fish sauce is fire. It is
Yeah.
low
In
key
chili?
as yes, dude. Fish sauce, it's like cumin. Add cumin to anything and everything, and it makes it taste better. I put it in my fucking avocado, my guac.
Mhm.
Tastes to another level. I'm serious.
Oh, you need some. I can't believe I'm giving this recipe away slightly, but you need Negra Modelo beer in the chili,
in your chili.
in the thing, and a full
Dude,
cup of black coffee.
Do you cook off the alcohol? What in the fuck?
You guys just wouldn't get it. Maybe you're just not ready. Okay, maybe you're just not ready. Maybe
What?
you guys just wouldn't
He
get it.
puts a fucking
I watched a
Full
video
cup of
last
coffee.
night. I watched a video last night of these guys who were punishing their friend for getting last place in fantasy football and he had to drink a milkshake of something, of whatever they threw, whatever, like everybody got to throw in one ingredient. He had to drink the milkshake and then run a mile.
Yeah.
Tucker, this kind of sounds the same.
No, Tommy, no. Trust me.
Dude, did you just like have an old cup of coffee like on your counter and you're just like looked at it
No,
and you're just like, oh yeah, and just like push it?
just launch it in. No.
Because I know how you function in the kitchen, bro. I know how you function in the kitchen.
I know.
I know you just see things and things start happening.
Yeah.
Was
No,
it
but
one of those
I
things?
followed a recipe. I improvised a little bit, but I did try to stick to the recipe. But no, make it and thank me later. Okay. Make it and thank me later. Progressively wilder. Well, I just started remembering ingredients that I put in.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
at first I was like,
Wow.
okay, let him cook. And then it's just like, wait, coffee and Modelo?
Dude.
Yeah. How do you cook off that beer?
This
Or
is
the
while
alcohol.
you're braising everything, right? And I'd like to do it I like to put it in the fridge at like 7 p.m., right? When it's done with all that. And then get
Okay,
it out the
you
next day.
braise the meat in
I'll
it.
get
You
a
don't use
full chuck roast, right?
yeah.
Nice marble chuck roast, cube it up, braise it,
Mhm.
do the pepper, liquid gold, beer,
Yeah.
coffee mixture, right?
Now this
that
isn't.
all
You don't put the whole cup of coffee in the actual chili itself. You just
No, I do,
braise the
yeah.
meat.
No, yeah,
Oh,
it's not like I make the chili and then throw coffee in, right? That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like in the beginning, like with the
Mhm.
beer comes the coffee, and then we braise it all.
And then you put the chili in after that.
Yeah.
Or the chilies.
So
So
what
you're
it's
not
called is
separating those
gold.
liquid.
You get liquid gold, right? That's what we call the chili like paste that you make.
Mm.
Just give it a shot.
Who won the competition, by the way?
One of my buddies won actually.
Okay. All right.
Second.
Okay.
I got second, but you want to know why? Is because the judge was
He wanted
he was used to a tomato based, tomato
Because
slop.
that's chili.
Chili.
That's fucking chili.
No.
Chili is slop.
Okay, I am gonna modify it slightly and go with like 2 ounces of tomato paste next time, like super concentrated tomato paste. Like just add that in because people do need the tomato flavor. I liked it as is. Okay, so you can make it however you want, but I'm making it again this weekend, so you can catch a bowl if you're up for it.
Yeah. I'm gonna try it. I'm
Yeah.
down for that.
Yeah.
I'm there.
Oh, Big Sal's back. Somehow we summoned Big
Oh
Sal.
gosh.
Whoa, we have Mr. Spread and Big Sal. Hey, we need Mr. Spread and Big Sal up here on the stage immediately.
Bro, I don't know if I have the energy for that.
What a legendary combo to finish out the week, though. I mean, come on. Hey, guys, Sal updated the charts in the comments section, and only Louis grasped these charts. So,
Dude,
everybody study.
Fractal.
Did he? Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can. Oh yeah, he
Bro.
commented on X on my stream. He's showing he's comparing like others in Bitcoin right now to the 2017 cycle, where we're like on a mid-cycle correction before higher. Still, I mean, anything's possible. The way equities are looking, we could be mid-cycle,
Boys,
But
I just
Anything is possible.
I
need a
just found
lot to happen.
craziest fractal for gold.
My thing is like equities have been melting up for like, I mean, outside the April debacle, they've been melting up for 3 years straight, right?
Yeah.
Or 2.5, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And for the last 3 months, crypto is like down bad, like down bad. And so I'm like, how good does it have to get in equity land from here when it's already the getting is already good for crypto to like move back up in a meaningful way?
I'll tell you how I'm viewing it, Prometheus. I don't know if it does have to. In fact, and I don't, and for the record, like I don't think that we're in 2008. So I need to preface it by saying that, but like we've seen divergences last a really long time. Like in just as an example, right? I mean, you had banks that started to nuke a full year before the Lehman event in equity markets. So like crypto's divergence and weakness shouldn't be like that surprising, in my opinion. If we frame it from that sense. I know that we're so used to that correlation holding true, but Bitcoin could still be a canary in the coal mine, as far as weakness for risk assets go. And I agree with you, Prometheus. Like, how much higher does it need to go before crypto starts to participate? Like, we're talking about equity indices that have not given you more than like a 5% dip in 8 months.
Yeah, pretty much. Kind of insane.
I'm asleep. I am sleepy Pokemon. Remember that, Big Sal.
Hey.
Here's a funny story. I actually got up like ridiculously early today for no reason at all.
That's me every day.
Dad life.
Yeah, Louis.
If we don't get above 91.6 by the end of the week, I'm just shorting everything to Hades.
Yeah, I mean, I was getting optimistic. I'm not feeling so optimistic anymore. Now, there's a difference between the way I'm viewing equities and crypto. Like, I'm not going to go on the same soapbox that I went on yesterday, but financials are, in my opinion, are going higher. So it's not like there's not long opportunity, because if financials go higher, small caps go higher. But again, that doesn't mean Bitcoin has to.
Mm-hmm.
No, Bitcoin needs the dollar to fall. I don't know if you guys were listening to Capital Flow's video earlier this week, but I thought it was very helpful. Basically talking about how the Japanese markets are just absolutely flush with liquidity right now. And so yen weakness would be bullish for Bitcoin. But it also kind of needs, risk assets kind of need the dollar weakness too, in order
Looks
to
like
keep
it's trying to reverse right now too.
Say it again.
Dollar looks like it's trying to reverse. Yeah. Or at least for like a bounce.
I feel like it's going to go take that high from May 12th at 101, 101.8. I mean, it looks just like the Bitcoin shoulder after 1010. Like the same.
Something like that.
Yeah, it gives you the sweep and then it just goes to zero. Hopefully the dollar doesn't do that. But you know what I mean.
Yeah, I feel like it's not like it's hard to get. I feel like there was a point where the signal from the dollar correlated to crypto was very strong. I feel like it's not really much so lately. I think it's more like a high time frame trend type of thing. But I literally used to track like the DXY like on the 15-minute, and I'd be looking at Bitcoin, like looking for either longs or shorts, and I'd literally base it off the which way the Dixie would move, and it would work. Like the correlation used to be so strong.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Nope.
Not anymore. like
unfortunately.
in this period. I feel like that's when that was occurring, and then we got this top, and I was super bullish because we got the dollar top, which we called beautifully, and this started occurring, and Bitcoin and crypto still dropped.
If 96 is the best we can do, that's crazy. Let me just get that out there.
Mhm.
I think if you bounce here, 96 is kind of like a brick wall, to be honest. Like,
I
mean,
felt
it
like
makes
we
sense.
Prometheus, I felt like we were going to get another move to sweep that high, but Sol's kind of already done it. So I don't know if we will on Bitcoin anymore.
I thought we would too. I mean, you have like all that liquidity stacked up there on the left, like to the left on the breakdown that we had to 82. You got some like pretty horrible looking highs too at like 96. 90-day rolling VWAPs coming into that level as of we speak right now. You know, I was expecting for that to get taken. Yeah, I was expecting more of a flush too, because I was expecting the grab above the December highs to take the December highs and that liquidity at 96 and those bad highs in one go and then roll over. But all we got was a sweep of the December highs, which kind of threw me a little bit for a loop. Granted, I did like short it twice this week. Kind of just scalping, but I don't know. It's just it just seems like a really weak market, you know? Like it just seems really, really weak. Later, Mr. Spread. Have a good weekend, brother. Enjoy the time with the family.
Peace, bro.
Have to make sure that the stream isn't blurring out my other finger. I'm not trying to give him the middle finger. It's out.
I think Pepe is a freaking fantastic short. If we can't, like I said, close above like 91.5 ish by the end of the day, 91.6. Same with XRP and a few other names that I won't mention.
I think Coinbase is the best short.
Sugi.
I'm so bearish on Coinbase. Like, I'm going to have to eat salmon later.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. He's that bearish.
I have some in my fridge. You think I'm joking?
How you cooking that, though? You putting some coffee on that bitch?
Oh, he's going to try my recipe, bro. Out. Good
Some
man.
Modelo.
Good man, Spread. No, it's Negra Modelo. It's Modelo, but you got to get the Negra. So
Well, that's a great beer. Why would I put it on food?
you put it in food.
What if I just have it with my food?
Well, you only need like half a beer. You can have the other 5.5, Tommy.
Is it like a Mexican
know.
Guinness?
It's like a Mexican malty. You don't want hoppy. Hoppy will kill it. Okay. You want malty. No IPAs. Okay. No IPAs.
Hey,
I know you love a good IPA.
I do. You will. I like my piss water.
Yeah.
I like a good IPA.
You know what I've been getting like super into lately though, are the Sapporos, the Japanese beers.
Oh yeah.
So
Dude,
good.
one of my buddies, March, he brought me a Tsingtao. Have you ever heard
Oh,
of Tsingtao?
yes,
Yeah, it was pretty
those are
solid.
amazing.
Yeah,
You know where Tsingtaos are from?
China.
China.
I want to say I had one in Singapore.
We had Tsingtaos up at the Thai restaurant.
There was a.
Dang.
You had what? Tsingtao's where?
Oh, up at this restaurant. Tucker knows about it.
The Thai place, yeah.
Yeah. The if you want a good Thai beer, try Chang.
Huh?
It's called
Chang?
Chang.
Here?
Yeah, you can get it. It's a Thai beer though.
Oh,
Have you
it's
had Bintang?
here.
No, I haven't.
Great beer.
See,
I'm just
I'm
gonna
not
name
a
a
big.
bunch of foreign. If we just start spouting out foreign beers, there's a good shot that nobody else has had them.
This was outlandish. Bro,
honestly, the best shit poster in the comments.
by far. It's not even close.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, this is true. I had this in Bali.
Bintang. Yeah,
It
Singha.
was a solid
Grab a
beer.
nice Sing. I'm not a big beer guy. If I do enjoy beer, I enjoy the Belgian white beers, if anything. A little bit
There's
more
just-
citrusy.
There's just something about beer in foreign countries, man. I can't even describe why that is the case, but it's just like it's euphoria.
Beer in foreign countries. I mean, yeah, you should go over to Czech and hang with Jackus.
True.
Yeah, Jack is going to start showing up here. Us talking about beers.
Yeah. He'll just appear.
I will say I like sake. Big sake enjoyer.
Big sake enjoyer.
American beer sucks. It depends. We have a lot of great breweries.
Yeah.
here.
Have you ever had a Corona with a lime? All right. All right. Come on now.
No, we have a lot of good microbreweries. Like before, I would say like we didn't have any like 10, 15 years ago. And now we're starting to get quite a bit of them. And they make fantastic beer, like the microbreweries. Before it was just like the Anheuser-Busch bullshit, you know. And then now we're actually getting some quality.
Talk about
so-
that. It's actually a really bullish chart,
What is that?
but
Oh,
Bud.
where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Look at this. Look at this like accumulation schematic this thing is printing. And I might
I
have to
think
go.
the beer talk got the chat more active than it's been the whole show. I love it.
It's like
You
a
can tell
beer
it's Friday. You can tell it's
I'm
Friday.
long. I'm long this one. I mean, look at this. This has been ranging since 2020. This looks. If this could start breaking these highs, this is gonna start an uptrend. This is
Generational
classic.
bottom on booze.
Yeah, the Gen Xers aren't drinking as much, but maybe it makes a comeback somehow. If we go into recession or have fears of recession, this will go up.
I
Because
agree.
people drink during tough times. So I'm long a little beer here.
I will also be long a little bit of beer this weekend.
Pump my stock, Tommy.
we got football on this weekend, boys.
Yeah,
Playoff.
we do.
Playoffs tomorrow night, right?
No, tonight, right?
Oh, tonight?
College football playoff today.
Yeah, college football's tonight. We got Oregon, Ohio. No, Oregon and
Indiana.
Indiana. Indiana's gonna roll them, bro.
Indiana should win. It's hard to beat a team twice in one season, but they are the better team.
Did you watch last night?
I did. I was pretty heavy on Miami.
Yeah.
It was they definitely made it closer than it needed to be, though.
Yeah, it was sketch there at the end, but
Good game. I mean, I'm just as excited for the pro games this weekend. Some really good games. Niner gang in the comments. Chargers are beating the Patriots this weekend. Bookmark it.
Yeah, I saw you tweet about that.
You what?
I saw you tweet about that. How they've had like the easiest schedule in the entire league.
Yeah, let me cook. Let me cook, Louis. Only one team in the AFC has in the playoffs that the Patriots would have to play has a better defense and a better quarterback, and it is the Chargers. The only problem is the offensive line is literally historically awful. So we'll see what happens.
Historically awful.
It is. It would be so PFF, which is like the professional grading site for these football games. They've been tracking data since like 2006, and the Chargers would be the worst graded offensive line to win a playoff game since they started tracking data.
Really? Wow.
Yes, the worst. The
Wow.
current record holder is the 2011 Giants, who won the Super Bowl. Their
That's
offensive line is
crazy.
terrible, apparently.
You guys see,
excited
was
that
it?
football season's almost over? No way. I'm about to have like an existential crisis.
You guys see Michael Irving? I think it's Michael Irving's speech at Miami.
I'm guessing he
It-
appeared very coked out.
Dude, he was going nuts. It was crazy. It was crazy.
No, when they beat Ohio State, yeah, it was insane. It was just the Michael Irvin show. Like they were just showing him the entire time too. It was insane. It's like the only person he retired tonight is Michael Irvin's dealer.
That's good.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one.
It's probably a good spot for us to wrap.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's fun.
been running for an hour and a half.
Talking about football playoffs. Usually a good spot. Thank you guys for tuning in to Market Check. As always, we hope you enjoyed the stream today. A reminder that we do these shows Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, whenever the New York Stock Exchange is open. So if you enjoyed the show, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already, and we will be live again on Monday. Our typical start time for Market Check is around 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we'll see you guys once again next week. But before we can officially send you off on your weekend, make sure to tune in to Market Talk, hosted by King Wabi. That is an X Spaces hosted throughout the week by the Because Bitcoin account, as well as King Wabi's account on X. So make sure to stay following and subscribe to both of those accounts so you can be notified when we go live on those spaces. But our typical start time is around 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So thank you guys, as always, for tuning in. Enjoy your weekend. Hopefully this market can give us a little bit more volatility later this month. This is like the never-ending range, it seems like, for Bitcoin. But all right, y'all have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Thanks again. Stay safe. You got it, Tucker?
Oh,
Or do you need me to do it? I got it.
I can't. Okay.
Tired of outdated trading tools, confused charts, dozens of tabs, endless stress? You're not alone. Introducing BB Terminal, your all-in-one command center for crypto trading. Track your portfolio, monitor the markets, stay ahead, all in one place. From chaos to clarity, from struggle to success. BB Terminal.